How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl Wi-Fi battle. Today, we have a new team. It's a Sandslash team. If you want to battle me, join the Discord server in the description, and please like and subscribe for more videos like this one. With that being said, let's find ourselves a game. Okay, we found our opponent, Mr. Happy, from the Discord server. He also has a YouTube channel, so I'll leave a link to that in the description if you want to go check him out. He's got a pretty solid looking team, to be fair. This is my team. We've got a Sand team with a choice banded Hippowdon with Sand Force, which is something I've been trying out, and it actually seems to work pretty well. We've also got Sandslash, which is our Sand Sweeper with Sand Rush ability. Rotom gives good coverage against certain Pokemon. Empoleon does really well on the team. Mew is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Looking at their team, I think it's pretty obvious I'm going to lead with the Tyranitar, so they're probably going to lead Primeape, in which case I'm going to lead Mew. And the battle begins. We're in the Rock Gym because we are a Sand team, so why not? They do lead with Primeape, which is great, as we obviously led with Mew, so this works out nicely for us, really nicely. So, with that in mind, they're probably going to go straight into Spiritomb or the Empoleon right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight for a Fire Blast instead. There we go. They're going to go for a U-turn as anticipated. It's going to do a... Wow. That's choice banded. It's got to be choice banded. No, it won't be choice banded because it outsped my Mew. Yeah, it's choice scarfed. Cool. So we know it's choice scarfed at least. They usually are, though. I think Primapes are. They're going to go into Claydol. Claydol also works really well for them here. Fire Blast is going to come through there. We're going to do a nice solid chunk of damage to the Claydol, which is nice. Claydol is a funny one. I don't really know what it does. Stealth Rocks are probably incoming. I can say that for sure. So I kind of want to go T-Tar. T-Tar's a good one. I think we go T-Tar here and go for Crunch. So we'll go into our T-Tar real quick. Get the sand up while we're at it. There we go. Into the T-Tar. The Beast. The Armageddon. The Dinosaur. The T-Tar. They go straight for Stealth Rocks as anticipated. That's fine. So, do we go straight for Crunch here? What's their switch in? We don't really have a good switch into Crunch. They do have the Primeape, which can switch in. Kind of want to get my Stealth Rocks up as well. Kind of don't, because I want to defog away first. And they probably have Rapid Spin on this thing. They definitely go Primeape here, though. I think they definitely go Primeape. So, with that in mind, I'm kind of tempted to go into something like Sandslash or Hippowdon. Or we just go Stealth Rocks. Just go Stealth Rocks. No, let's go Hippowdon. Let's go Hippowdon. We're expecting the Primeape to come in. So I'm fully expecting the Primeape to come in right now. We're going to Hippowdon real quick. Because I know the Hippowdon can take a hit from this Claydol, no problems. They actually go for an Earth Power, which is fair enough. That's going to do a solid amount of damage to us. What do we do now? Really thought they would go Primeape there. I didn't think they would stay in to take a Crunch to the face. Maybe I should have played it safe a bit more and just gone straight for the Crunch. I don't know. Do we go Ice Fang here? I think we go Ice Fang, right? Ice Fang would be good. Yeah, let's go straight for the Ice Fang. They are going to withdraw the Claydol. They're probably going to go into something like an Empoleon, for example. We could have gone for an Earthquake there, anticipating that, but no. Ice Fang is going to come through. It does minimal damage, which is a shame. Right. What do we do here? What do we do here? Let's go... We're expecting a Scold. Let's go to our own Empoleon real quick. And we'll get a Defog off and get rid of these Stealth Rocks. Because they are annoying. They are so annoying. Right, there we go. We're going to Empoleon real quick. Let's see what they're going to do. Probably go for a Scold, right? Yeah, so my opponent seems to be playing really safe, so I need to stop overthinking. I need to stop overthinking things because, you know, there's no point. What we can definitely do here is go for a Defog, though. I think Defog's a solid switch, solid attack to go for. So let's go for said Defog. They are going to withdraw Empoleon. What are they going to go for? Spiritomb? Spiritomb works. So we've got a Spiritomb incoming. We go for a Defog. Get rid of those Stealth Rocks on our side of the field because they're just annoying. Just really, really annoying. So, Spiritomb's going to get hit by the Sandstorm, which is great. We've got a couple of options here. We could switch out. However, I'm fully expecting a burn. Fully expecting a burn of some kind. So what do we go into? What do we do here? Well, I can't really foresee them doing too much damage to us, so let's go for a safe Scald and see what they do. There's the Scald come through. They do stay in. Does a considerable amount of damage as they go for a Calm Mind, so that is what we can expect now. A Calm Minding Spiritomb with probably Shadow Ball, Dark Pulse, or it'll have just Dark Pulse with Rest and Sleep Talk. I can definitely see... I can't see Will-O-Wisp being on a Spiritomb like that. Cannot see it. Cannot see it. So, with that in mind, let's go into our Hippowdon. Because I'm fully expecting them to start setting up Calm Minds on us. They need at least one more Calm Mind before they do any damage to Empoleon. And they know that because they've got an Empoleon. They know what Empoleon's like. They know what it's like. So they go for another Calm Mind. That's fine. We should outspeed because Spiritomb is really slow. Really, really slow. And I'm going to guess they're physically defensive. I'm going to guess they're physically defensive because if they're not physically defensive, then... Yeah, they're definitely physically defensive. They're probably fully expecting an Earthquake or a Roar or a Stealth Rocks or something like that. So we go straight for Earthquake and take it out, right? There we go. Sand Force boosted, Choice Banded. Down goes the Spiritomb. No problems there. And we still haven't revealed that we're Sand Force necessarily because they could just be underestimating Hippowdon for all they know. So Spiritomb goes down, which is absolutely great for us. They go into Jessie, which is the Yanmega. We have to switch out here. We go into our Empoleon because Empoleon can definitely handle this. There we go. We're going to go into our Empoleon. Empoleon can definitely take a few hits from the Yanmega. We can dish some damage back with Ice Beam, which is great. So let's see what they do. They go for an Air Slash. Are they Tinted Lens? Ooh. Hard to tell with that damage. We'll know in a second. We'll know in a second. I think that's Tinted Lens, though. Yeah, no speed boost. Tinted Lens. Right. So, Ice Beam does really well here. They have to go Empoleon. In which case, we anticipate the Empoleon switch. And we go into our Sandslash? Do we go Sandslash or do we go Tyranitar? I reckon they're choice specs, though. They've got to be choice specs. That's for sure. Just thinking what the best option here is. T-Tar. Let's go T-Tar. T-Tar's a good option here. They do stay in, though, and they're going to attack us, probably. So we'll go into T-Tar. We'll get the Sandstream up. They've got to be choice specs. That Air Slash damage did too much. Yeah, there's the Air Slash again. That does too much damage for it not to be choice specs. That's with Sand up on a bulky defensive Tyranitar. So they have to switch out here. They go into Primate. I'm not expecting a Bug Buzz. I'm guaranteeing they're choice specs. Yeah, they are choice specs. Otherwise they would have gone straight for the Bug Buzz. So they go into Rotom. Rotom's a good one. See, Rotom's a really good one here. Now we're going to get the Stealth Rocks up, which is just great. And now the Rotom is in a bit of a predicament. Rotom is in a bit of a predicament because now it's a matter of does it trick? Oh no, we're in a predicament with the Rotom, sorry. Get my words all mixed up today. They're probably going to go for a Leaf Storm. Our perfect switch is our own Rotom because we are the Fire Rotom, which means we match up just perfectly against this thing. So we'll go into Mittens real quick. Fire Rotom. They go for a Trick, and I am a Trick Rotom as well, so kind of works out for me right nicely. We're going to exchange Choice Scarfs. Mine's got his germs on it. Gross. Anyway, we're in a good matchup here. We're in a really good matchup. Overheat's going to hurt anything that they bring in, including the Empoleon. They wouldn't bring the Empoleon in anyway because chances are we're going to go for a Volt Switch. We go for an Overheat. There we go. We won the Speed tie as well, which is great. Overheat's going to take out the Rotom. They didn't really have a very good switch in there other than the Empoleon. And again, we could have gone for the Volt Switch. Could have gone for a Thunderbolt. So that's one more thing to go down. One more thing to go down. So we are sitting pretty right now. In comes Jessie, which is, of course, the the Yanmega. So Yanmega comes in, gets some Stealth Rock damage, which is just perfect. And now I'm pretty confident that Overheat will take it out. So let's go for it. There we go. We go for the Overheat. We are Choice Scarfed, so we're going to outspeed. Take out the Yanmega, which is just perfect. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. So Yanmega goes down. See, no overthinking. Just going with the flow. Just going with the flow. So now they go into Empoleon, right? Because they know that they know we're Choice Scarfed. They should have really gone Empoleon anyway. I'm going to guess the Yanmega was a misplay. They go Primeape. Primeape can definitely take care of Rotom at this point since we are currently not doing very good. They probably go straight for a Stone Edge or a Close Combat. If it's Close Combat, we're better off. Mew's better off anyway. Okay, let's go into Mew. Mew. Let's go into Mew. Go into Mew real quick. There we go. They go straight for the Close Combat. That's actually doing too much damage. I don't like that damage. But we don't necessarily need Mew. We didn't necessarily need Mew anyway. Mew does not win us this game. Definitely doesn't win us this game. So, with that in mind, let's let Mew go down to the Psychic. Let Mew go down to Close Combat. There we go. This forces them to switch out into Claydol. No. I'm getting ahead of myself there. We go into our Hippowdon. No. Right. How much more turns of sand have we got? About 2 or 3. 2 or 3 turns of sand. We've got a Choice Scarf. We could go for Choice Scarf. Overheat, which would be nice. Choice Scarf. Volt Switch would always be nice as well. We can go Hippowdon, threaten the thing out with an Ice Fang. Ice Fang would take it out from here. They go Claydol against Hippowdon, right? I'm trying to think of the best way I can deal with this the Claydol. So let's go Hippowdon. There we go. Into the Hippo. We can go for an Ice Fang. Ice Fang will take out the Primeape at the defense drops that it's at. Especially if they stay in and go for another Close Combat, it'll definitely take it out. They probably go into Claydol. They go straight for another Close Combat. Damn. Okay. They're letting their Primeape go down. Infernape. If we miss the Ice Fang right now, that'd be really awkward. Right, down goes the Primeape, so that's perfect. Now all we have to deal with is the Empoleon and the Claydol, which the two combined, quite threatening really. Quite threatening. So Hippowdon's not really doing much for us anymore. They go into Empoleon. Empoleon's just going to take us out with a Scold. I say we let it do it. No, it'll go for a Defog. No, because the Stealth Rocks aren't really mattering at the moment. They go straight. They don't know we're Choice Banded. They go straight for a Scold. So let's go for an Ice Fang just on the off chance they don't. They go for an Ice Beam. Ice Beam also works. It'll definitely take us out. There we go. Nicely done. Nicely done. What's our play? See, we can't go because we've got, looking at our team, looking at our wonderful team, what's our best way of dealing with the Claydol? Tyranitar, right? So we go into Sandslash. Sandslash will outspeed the Empoleon, unless it's offensive Empoleon for some reason. With max speed. I don't think it will be. I'm pretty confident it won't be. We go for an Earthquake, baiting out the Claydol. Yep. Go for the Earthquake, baiting out the Claydol. They stay in anyway, letting it go down to the Earthquake. That's fine. Sandslash gets a KO on that. That's just perfect. Now we just got to deal with the Claydol. Just got to deal with the Claydol now, which is great. So this Sand team's been a big success this game. You know, Hippowdon's the one that came through, though. Hippowdon came through. I mean, Sandslash is coming through now for us, but, you know. We go for a Poison Jab just to get some damage off. We want to just get as much damage off on the Claydol as we can. Pretty much. So we'll go for a Poison Jab. It's not going to do any damage to it. Like, there's a little bit of chip damage. But also poison it, which is nice. They go for a Psychic. That's going to do a lot of damage to the Sandslash. Potentially take it out. No, not taking it out just yet. It was a crit. Okay, cool. So I really want to use Claydol. Claydol's a pretty neat Pokemon. Pretty neat. I've never used it. I would like to use it. Let's go for a Poison Jab again. Bit of damage off. That's all you can really do. I might even get the Poison. We get the Poison, which is great. Life Orb's nearly going to take us out, and then they're going to finish us off with an Earth Power. Boom, like so. And based on the poison jab damage, I would say they're probably specially defensive, maybe? I could be completely wrong. But the leftovers is completely nullified by the poison, which is great. So taking out this Claydol shouldn't be too much of a problem. Let's go into T-Tar real quick. And let's finish this thing off. Let's finish it off. We'll go into T-Tar. Bangiras. Get the Sandstream up, which is completely irrelevant because it's a ground type. Let's go for the Crunch. Crunch should definitely take it out. They go straight for an Earth Power. That's not going to take us out. It's not going to do barely anything because we're a Tyranitar in the sand. We go for the Crunch. Bang. Down goes Claydol. And that is going to be the game. So GG, Mr. Happy. That was a pretty fun one. That was a pretty fun one. I'm really glad I got to showcase this sand team. I'm kind of feeling the weather at the moment. The one I'm going to try after this is a hail team. Let's see how that goes. Anyway, thank you for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, of course, leave a like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And with that being said, I'll see you all in a bit.